Welcome to Study Loop.
All right, so let's if the angle of depression is 43 degrees and this is creating a right angle here, then 90 minus 43 would be 47 degrees inside of this triangle. And I'm going to clear up over here. That would be a 47-degree angle, and we want to find, I'm going to call it x, it's the distance between the peaks. And there's probably other ways to solve for it, but we also know that this angle is 19 degrees, another right angle here. 90 minus 19 is 71 degrees. This would have to be a 71-degree angle in the triangle, which then allows us to find the third angle in this triangle. 180 minus the 47 minus the 71 leaves us with 62 degrees here. And we can do the law of sines. The sine of 62 degrees over its opposite side, 1000, would be equal to the sine of 47 degrees over its opposite side, x, which is the distance between the peaks. Cross multiply, x sine 62 equals 1000 sine 47. Divide by the sine of 62, and that's the distance between the peaks that we're going to approximate to the nearest foot. All right, so to the nearest foot, we go to a graphing calculator. Make sure your calculator is in degree mode. And we calculate 1000 sine 47. Divide sine 62. And we get 828.3, so to the nearest foot, 828 feet. (828 feet) between peaks. Now, if we think from peak to peak, we found is 828. And we know that this is 19 degrees. We can find the vertical distance between the peaks. And I will use 828.3. Opposite hypotenuse, you can do the sine, because this is a right triangle. Sine of 19 degrees is equal to the opposite over the hypotenuse. So 828 sine 19. I don't know how accurate you're going to need to be here, because it depends if you're going to use the rounded 828 or 828.30929. You can see that it's, well, I guess maybe that won't matter because we are rounding to the nearest foot, so that would be 270. So that does help. Now we want to approximate the altitude of that taller peak. If the altitude of the smaller peak is 5210, then we would then add another 270 to it to get 5480. I'm not sure if that was your only question or not. But I'm having a hard time reading some of the details here. So if this is also a question for you, I would recommend resubmitting this and maybe make a clearer picture of just this question. I was able to see the first one, which is why I went ahead and answered that one, but I can't the second. So hopefully you can get some assistance there.